not forget, especially when it comes to what they call surcharge and disallowance, a phenomenon that appears to have vanished or only stayed within his tenure when he was Auditor General. He is also a key member, or perhaps the most controversial happening in the Republic of Ghana today, John Dramani Mahamed's Operation Recover All Loot. This is the preparatory team, not even the substantive team. Preparatory team, known for his relentless fight against corruption. Mr. Domelevo is expected to bring a wealth of experience to our discussion this evening. Together, we will unpack the government's plan, the proposal they put in their manifesto, and the realities on the ground, and check whether these governance reforms shall remain mere rhetoric or it is feasible and realistic for implementation. How will these policies curb corruption, face governance challenges, and ultimately reset the moral compass of our democracy? And what lessons can Ghana learn from past efforts to root out corruption? Stay with us as we delve into these crucial issues of Ghana's foremost voices with a man who has been known for a very long time to demand accountability and integrity. Good evening, sir. I hope you are doing well.
I am very fine.
This is our very first meeting in the year 2025.
Very true.
Apparently, you've been busy. You have taken upon yourself to enter into corners, invade people's privacies, take over people's lands in the name of doing preparatory work for Operation Recover All Loot. How did a man who is a stickler for rules become such a person?
Thank you very much and good evening to your listeners. I must say that there is a saying that you give dog a bad name in order to hang it. And I think that is the situation that the Operation Recover All Loot finds itself, or the team finds itself. People who follow the communication which came from the office of the then president-elect, now our president, makes it very clear that this is a preparatory team, which is basically to just collect information. So we don't enter any rooms and streets, etc., collecting information. We are receiving information. If you volunteer information, we take it. Some walk in person, some send it by email, some by telephone, and that is all I think what the committee is doing.
Really?
Yeah.
But some are of the opinion that you are already taking upon yourself mandates that you do not have. In fact, the very first conversation that's been happening now is you have no mandate in law at all. You have no basis. You just merely assist as an unlawful body.
I've had those conversations, and let me first put in a disclaimer here that I'm not speaking for the team.
True.
I'm speaking for myself.
True.
And from the best of my knowledge, what we are doing currently is within our mandate. And it is not within the mandate of only the team, but any Ghanaian, I think, has the right of deciding that I want to compile data on road traffic offenses or on robbery going on in the country, etc. I don't think that contradicts any law in the country. I stand to be corrected. But I'm waiting for someone to show me which law says that before you can collect data on abuse of state resources, public funds, and looting of the government properties, you need this law or that law. I've not come across one yet.
But is that all you're doing? Because some 8 hours ago, Samuel Okujeto-Ablakwa, who is part of this team, put out, Team Oral has inspected the North Labone State Capture location where a property belonging to the Lomote Adote family was illegally demolished in 2024. A representative of the family, traumatized experience, was narrated to us how they lost their home and invaluable therein and their frustration. Even though the Lands Commissioner has claimed in a letter that they have made a mistake in allocating the land to the politically exposed cabal which carried out the demolition, you are on the ground inspecting places.
Exactly. What is happening? What happened, which people are looking at or reporting, is basically a validation mission. Okay. Because we cannot just sit in our office and Lomote family will say that they've destroyed our building. We put that into our report. And then the presidency respond to us and say, look, when we send someone there was no distraction. Nobody has taken the building. The there. Guys, so we just want to validate and see if, especially those things that are physical, like building on government land, demolition of government buildings or things belonging to the state. So this is